People hate the truth. The truth doesn't care. I'll say again this quote. People hate the truth. Luckily, the truth doesn't care. Hello everyone, good morning. I hope all are you well. And I always say this is Morgan Education. Morgan Education always will give you new thoughts and idea. How do you develop your speaking skills? And in the morning time, today's morning is very cool. Now I'll show very cool morning and cool and calm morning. Very cool and calm. And education. Education is not powerful thing. Powerful thing is your thinking. Yesterday also I said to my wife and my actually previous not before I could say to many people, many and not that I could say I would say to many people that education is most powerful weapon which can change our life. But I said no, education is not most powerful thinking. Most powerful weapon is our thinking. You can change everything with your thinking. So everywhere in the morning time you can go and you can make some video. And one thing is also very very important. I always say, if you want to be happy, you choose a hard work. I always say, if you want to be a happy person, choose a hard work. Otherwise, never comes. So now I'm telling you of these activities. Today also all along I have seen some few incidents. Which incident was in Delhi Jantar Mantar. There also some of the Kakraj Janata Party what they did yesterday. I'll not that describe. Just I'm remembering. And this is today I'll say something so important things. Now I'll discuss about my things because of that. After seeing, after seeing, also can on seeing the video. So birds are two birds waiting, and now I'll show to you. And for here, two birds and three, four birds. Slowly birds are coming. Birds also biscuits givers has come. Biscuit givers birds are saying to me, and biscuit givers um, has come here. So now wait, my birds. Now I'll give the biscuits, and then after I'll start with my video. Because of that, what things I said, I say I do my activities. Because of that, if I do not do my activities, I feel very uneasy. I feel very uneasy. And after doing these activities, then I feel very active. I feel very active things. So now I say the many great persons who said, if you want to be happy, you choose the hard work. Never ever you think that hard work is means my curiosity and my curious thing. I also want to be artist. I also draw many times, many paintings. I work on my canvas. That's why I say people they do not understand. There, there are many few feelings. Biscuit giving my habit. Birds will come sometimes later. Giving biscuits, and I always say practice. Practice. Practice makes perfect, and perfect practice makes perfect person. So now I do my with my morning walk. I might make video. I make a video. With this video, I can think many things. I can ask some question. Self. I ask my ask. I can ask some question myself. That's why I regularly coming here. I try to come, but here's something. So now today I will describe. Some of birds will come, and there are two, three person. They are coming. Okay, no matter, and I cannot show to you because of that some few. girls today, they are so doing morning walk because of that. Nowadays they are school and school uh, in the school there are summer vacation going on in the school. I don't know what words are coming in my situation. This is the dependent personal and school like this is the school in school summer vacation going on. This is the things in school now. These feelings also now in our outset now. Another things now I said to you the when you will describe your uh, any sentence, any kinds of words, then you will find out the your reason. You have to the reason. You find the reason and you have to work like this. My thing is going on my curiosity on my curiosity. I always try to do see, and my curious things is my observation. How can I see? How can I feel? All are these things. But no, yesterday if I would go to the Jantar Mantar and if I could say something about the our future, I said no, future depends on nowadays our future we cannot just measure and what senses would come in my mind and this situation and when I go here and there another place then we also couldn't understand because of that now I am so feeling something uneasy because of that two girls before me and they are also walking and girls and behind me they are so coming. That's why I am so feeling very uneasy because when I'll cross the near them. So yesterday what I did now I'll say to you try to say yesterday what I did also can say okay now one thing is very terrible things terribleness and good things. We say this grammar rules and verb also we are reading verb rules but no verb also many kinds of verb are there also here are that like this 10 kinds of verb but we can use all of these verbs no never and we just also now we say infinitive base form and v1 v2 v3 and singular form and future form all of this verb we can use but there is no another option we cannot explain because of that without reading this language. English has more rules regulation. English language has more rules regulation. Without rules regulation, some of the rules regulation you have to understand. Then after you can use this language. And we all are people also now we are reading in English medium school, but we cannot speak. And why? So yesterday also I met with two girls, and I said, "No, can you speak English?" That time they also cannot speak. They don't know. They never use. They never think that, and they don't know about this language war. And yesterday also I had seen in the Jantar Mantar on YouTube and Facebook, all of this social platform spread out all of this media. But speaking situation is very speaking situation like this on the speaking situation on the like this I'm seeing all on the speaking situation now today on the speaking situation in my speaking situation if I cannot control my emotion I cannot handle I cannot hold my any with these words I cannot hold with my words I cannot hold with my words and speaking situation like this around when we do some work yesterday and many things I thought and thought yesterday night because the reason also before sleeping and mm, uh, before sleeping I also something I have written because of that I'm also making some my on my way I'm also making some on my way some sentence if we say this like this we know this is how this eating and eating or not they're like that if I say okay now eating verb eat we know this eat I can eat So, and how many sentences with this sentences you can eat one of those things? You can you can take a pressure. You can give the pressure on the one of the topics. Then also girls also now had gone because and their uh, unpleasant situation. Some of two the unpredictable situation. Unpredictable situation always work without minds. And if I said, oh, no, these things just to take, and at least if I say to you, I have first of all, I read, I study, and I can say I can eat. I eat rice. Though we can say I am eating, I am eating rice. I have eaten rice. I have been eating rice for 5 minutes, and I ate. I was eating. This is the present of the past form. I'm so eating says, and eating. I ate. I was eating, and I had eaten. I had been eaten, and future forms now I should say these are the things that I will eat. I will be eat. I will be eating. I will have eaten. I will have eaten. So I will have eaten. And another words to come. I will have. I will have been eating. I will have been eating. These kinds of words now we know. Also in the grammar books, by the grammar books, by the grammar we can learn and these kinds of the words. But another things you have to develop by the reading, like the other. Now I said to you in my eating time, on my eating time, and something to fallen on my eating time. On my eating time, situation was not good. Not in my eating time was no. You also can say okay. There's in the morning time, many people will come, many people will go, but there's on my eating time, on my eating time, at the at the eating place, there was many people. There was at the eating place. At the eating place, this was also I can't say which place was not the eating place. Some of the place when you say some of the place at the eating place, this is verb also now, and where was this eating place and at the eating place and many people were there and present because of the needs they also had come for food and there's a at the eating place so this situation this there was very dirty and this situation was not eating this situation was not prepared for eating so at the eating place so like this also now where I which place in which place when you go to the eating that place also now it is very important to clean and clean up cleaning it is very important to cleaning it is very important to cleaning it is very important to cleaning like this this sound words will come to your mind so I'm so sorry to say and by the eating situation by the eating time by the eating time one thing I understood by the eating time one things I understand by the eating time one things I remember by the eating time for by the eating by the eating time some of the words remember which situation was before another place when I was eaten when I was set up eaten there these kinds of the words and another also now eating time so there's now one of the one of the interesting things I also find out and the feelings of this our mindset like any kinds of verb you can use like this before which kinds of words I would say and there are so many things I found and slowly and some days ago so many words now I find out there are parts of it and many kinds of but I don't know how many kinds of the if I started reading but my speaking won't be developed that's so slow and I started reading and reading okay now so many types of book I always try to read and my beard also now growing up that's why so my dear friends always I say to you like this I don't know this is the feelings of this observation of this observation. Now I'm so observing, and my curiosity always, if I would go to Delhi, and what would sentences would come, and which way, and how many kinds of the sentences would come, because of the in the English language we can explain. So some of the words we can start and we can finish up the, and this is the work would be for the other people, or things we do for other people, and after finishing we can think this work, because by the finishing time, which are words will come in my mind that time, and so now that time which sense will work for me. I also don't know, and what will be the result, because of that any kinds of work we are doing in our on our situation, in any kinds of work we do with in our capability and capacity, we started through our capacity. We also use in any types of the works, we use our capacity. Otherwise, like this now, if I said to you, this is the question to you, like this is my this is my education center, but I cannot use my whole capacity for things I learned, because of that, and when my capacity will come. So this is the many things also come in my mind, and another things also now yesterday also now yesterday what things I observed, and one of the words that are coming in my mind. So one word is coming in my mind. This is a cancer, and we also would known, we knew in all our people, so we knew about the cancer, and cancer to open on the education center. Yes, and what would happen nowadays? Something something going something going on with wrong things, something's going something's going wrong things with this cancer, because of that. So now, and 2 June at night to 2 p.m. In the cancer education center, some of the people attack to the cancer coaching center, and cancer coaching center attacked by the some of the by the some people, and in the spot also now some of two guards are there, and they fired on the air. They fired on the air, and this is the main issue. And some of the people also hit, and some of the cancer like this cancer guard, they also hit by the other some robbery people, and mob people. These are mob people, as to say this type of now. Another thing is that I always try to say on my way, never ever you think. So in my mind, sometimes going after going to the home, and I'm so trying to find out something, new things, and in the situation of this work, we are all people, we all time we do work, but there are the many issues also sometimes also comes. There are many things work. Um, mm, in our mindset. And now I always tell you other people, my curiosity is my painting, and what can I do for the other people with this my accuracy is my, but I will say to you, many people were there in the like this near Jantar Mantar Jantar Mantar area. So now here is some people, they protest for their legal demands, for they also protest their demands, and no matter that. But I'm just thinking of some this letter, when my time will come, then I'll do. This is not that time will come, and I have to do slowly. I have to do something, doing things. Because one thing is very important. If I do not do my work, and it never will come to my situation. But unstoppable things I have to do, because some days ago also when I started to work, and which are works, some of the work and stress things I have to remove from my mind, as something is now happening, and when I give to them other students. My education mark sheet. This is the total. So I said to myself, I have to give them, and because of that, if I do not give them, so some people can say, and something is I did something negative. So here that another person also can say to me, because now, okay, these things is uh, uh, well, and behind me some of the 2% was coming. Some of the 2% was coming. um, uh, Behind me or after me. So my dear friends, every time I said you also try to give some information and give some try to study, because of this English language, so many types of the so many things. Yes, it's nice, I had some dreams had come some dreams. I at night time somehow some of the dreams had come in my mind, and I dreamed, but my dream was like this. I had gone some of the place, and I gone somewhere. I had gone some of the player and place. Because of that, one of the things, and like this, she is now on my situation in my mind, or something work, and because of that, your feelings is your feelings, and your understanding system is your understanding. So I also said this before this video, like this. Now share. So some people also they get some of the good marks, they know, and by their innovation things also say it all time. Now some of the activities, which activities is very very important. You make some of the idea, which idea is very very essential for you, but many people they do not understand this with this idea. So and by the idea, on your idea, on your in your idea, some of the, like, in my mind, some of the words is coming like this phrasal words making automatically in my mindset. That's why now I'm also thinking. So I think also now some days later, so many words will come in my mind, and okay now, and there's many things that you have to know all time work in our current situation, and with this current situation, if I do this practice, if I can do, and what would be. So there's the many things, and I also think that one of the things also now I separated. These the things is, and for the common people they always use this some of the words, and for going, and some of the verbs on it. But uncommon things is means uh, oh now I'll show you some of the woman, and she is like this. Water is going in this area or here. It is a smoke house catching fish. One of the women catching fish. Now I'll show to you. In the morning time, one of the women catching fish, and now I'll also show it to you. No matter the I come here for walking, and I start the room making my video, and with this video I can think many things. Okay now, and sometime later when I shall go to Delhi, and what would be now. So now before I set up my life, and I have to go, and these are very important things. If I do not go, my life I couldn't see my life, my life. Some of the few things, some of the few like this what things now I'm thinking, and how can I show my activities, the art activities, by the art activities. And few people they can say to me many things, and one of the another person also, she was making some video, and on his floor, on her floor. Now I'll share show to you. Okay, and there's the many actors also now all time going and running on. So this so now I'll show you again some of the few power words. You have to find out this, so which way these power words is working. like I said, my curiosity is very high. I always try to do curious. I always try to do in my curiosity, and by the curiosity, I can feel some nervous, and is the individual curiosity. I always ask myself, and yesterday I said to my wife, and you think without thinking, nothing will come out. Was no, and here that was no. Here there was no many way you can explain your words. No one can say to you, no one can say to you like this was no, these are the wrong things, but few things, few times, or your few things, few words never will not work, in the situation time. But sometimes, okay, now today also, after going home, and today from final finish my video, and after going home, then some of the students will come to the Sunday. I also I organized one of the small workshop. In the workshop, some of the few students only present, and they also will come in my centers. I never think that now. I never pressure myself, by the working, by the situation. So never ever I think that which kinds of the situation is very important for me, because the artists they are developing only their mindset. Artists are very busy for creating their paintings, and which paintings. Now I'm so saying to you, also slowly I'm so creating my mindset, and I am so setting up my mindset, and activities also now, something also now I have to do. I have to sacrifice valuable things. I have to sacrifice. If I do not sacrifice, and success will not come in my hands. But after coming success, and mm, what uh, um, what can I do for the other people, and what would be great for the our society's person. Because of that, now I'm saying to again some of the work when we start now, just to understand these words, and I also don't understand this type of the words. Like this also verb. We know this verb, and verb, understanding verb. First you understand this verb and forms. When you start to understand the verb forms, like this tense verb form, and here, and slowly, and this verb will convert with this, like this phrasal words, like there's in the in the eating time, in the eating situation, and my eating situation was not good, and that's also now you also say this is the zero level now, because I cannot eat food. My eating situation, my staying situation, my living situation was not good. Wasn't good. My living situation was not good. My understanding situation, understanding time, my understanding time was not situation. My reading place, reading situation, any kinds of this power you can this yours be also before, and I also would say that this is zero and noun, not only the zero noun. You can you can this explain these words like this: my eating, my making situation, and my doing situation, my coloring situation, my painting situation. Paint also now one of the words of now drawing and painting. This is the verb, but we all time we use this. We also I understood like this also now. Painting is painting, but now paint is the verb words, and we are also using this like this zero now. And drawing and painting also say this is the drawing and painting. But no, there's the many types of the words, and which person, and another now one thing I remember, and previous year somewhere I had gone to I had gone to taken some exhibition in this exist some exhibition. I said in English, but in the school, and some of the one of the lady teacher was there, and she also followed me. And by the following time, I also followed her, and I couldn't say nothing. So now, and she noticed me. Then how my English is going on, so good, and so my pronunciation is also developed. And sometimes they say some of the few words, but in our situation is very not comfortable. We never can think that we never can think that, and when we never can think, we never can think. We never can think that sometimes they would say they try to use and some of the people, but the situation is very terrible because of that. And in my mindset, some of the interesting things is always work. That's why they cannot use to me. And I always say to myself, and why not? Why not? I can use my words. And what does the matter? By the morning walk, you can use. There's some of the people who say, I know I'm not successful, but I'm not the successful. That's what I'm so making my way. And some of the few my friends, circles, they'll go, but this is the success. And if I can live so many long life, if I can live a long life, and if I can make, if I can make a long life, and what would be? There's also they are also thinking that by the money we can recover everything by the money, and that's also they are also running by the money, and they can develop. And now I'm saying to you, okay, and there's something that's happening, and if I said my health is very important, but if I can stay with my healthy body, with my if I can stay with my healthy body, it would be better than them. Because when the money will come to my hands, in my hands, when the money will come in my hands, I can use properly. Because of that time, my mindset and my money also work so very properly. Like those now in our country's prime minister, and so now he also very gorgeous person. He's looking like so very smart, and like this now he is not getting old. He's not getting old. There's also something also now he does something now and before, and politics is very not I never believe this politics works. So I always say to my works, and these are my 1 kilometer. I always say, and my 1 kilometer. If I do not come here, and if I do not show myself, and it would be it would be it would be not good. Because of that, my feelings will go wrong. Because of that, I couldn't feel this like motivate by this walking. And by this walking, I never get a motivation. And because of, if I do not come in this place, and after doing this, after showing this, now my body also said to me, now I also did I did my today's work, and one of the parts of the works and language study. And this practice very important. Because of that, now so now it's this if I do not do the study like this, if I do not do, if I do not make, if I do not if I do not make my study, if I do not make my study, and how can I live? How can I all along? How can I all along would be good, and all along how can I spend? So these are things is now after doing this, and then I will feel very happy. Then some of the few words is coming in my mind, which are words like this. I said this by the situation, by the working time, in my eating time, on the situation, which situation was not good. My eating situation was not good. My fooding situation was not good. These are my I'm so working. I'm also making some few sentences with me, and what kinds of life, what kinds of living things I before I would use now. So now today now I'm feeling these kinds of words are very important for me, and other words is not and my situation was not good, my eating situation was not good, my doing situation was not good, and after seeing these words, I couldn't get feel very good. I couldn't get any like this. This feelings like this fun. I say, and many people say, okay, now these are things. I'm now one thing is declared in my mind like just now, and these things is like this. I am an artist. I would like to draw and paint. What things I learned before, and from many days now to those now I'm saying to you now. And these things also now. If I go to the Delhi and what kinds of situation will come, what kind of situation will shall come in my life, and how can I tackle this? I don't know. And I always would go here and there with my brush and paintings, because of Indian style, by the Indian style, and so many people also, and there I think that's one of all time I failed in my life and many times, but some of the few feelings I never can say to you because of that, and many few times I always fail in my life. Some of the feelings I understand. Some of the feelings only just I share with me some of the works by the hard work. I have to do hard work with this hard work, and by the hard work like this also now by the hard work I can achieve my life. Without hard work I cannot achieve my life. I cannot get success my life. I never can get my life was wrong by the hard work. I have to do hard work. And now, some people will say, you're also doing hard work. It is very, very important to you now. And when I'll start my making video and in front of my canvas, and I can say something so very important things now. So you can sort of do these things now. How much money? Okay, now you can you can collect these types of paintings, and you can stay this painting in your room, in your house. But how many paintings I can do. How many paintings I can do? These are many good feelings. By the good feelings, I always had to do like this painting as well. In my hands, I need some of the money with this money, and some of the letters also. My son, my daughters, they will go pass out from this art college, and my son also he will pass out. But and what can I do? What can I do besides the running their school? What can I do? These are the words of coming to my and babbling, was talking. And here's that, there's one of the things now I'm observing. I also have come observe this situation. If I can say, and how you feel and where you come from. I also have come from to where, and now my name is Puldono. I'm an artist, and I come here. So now I have come in the present moment, and also just I want to see like this movement, and what can I do for them, and governments governments they are making some rules regulation on their way, but we are the normal person, we are the normal people, we know this India is a democracy country, and diversity country, we also know, but what can I do for them? So that's also I have come so join with this Kakas Janata Party. This also I am saying, because I'm an artist. This also for me, and there's so many people are there. So I can I can communicate with them, and I can say now how you feel and how you feel. All these things I can feel. Otherwise, nothing else can feel. Because of that, when some baby born, and they also without crying, mother never will give you milk, and because of that, and when the baby feel this is good, and we also don't focus on him or on them, and because of that, but our government is doing very wrong things, and because of that, they don't know what things is coming the next and what will be. So there's now today we are giving to them flower, and they also could say no some days ago, but one of the persons also said, if would something negative, then what would be now? So you come and will give the product by the production. But like this 5 days, like this party, it increase 5 million views. There's a very, very dangerous things. One of the great things also now happening in our country. So our country's people, they always like this, they don't know about this situation, about this or doing and something doing things. I always believe in myself. I always believe in myself. I have to do something. So if I do not make something, and um, my day my day will not go will not go good, will not go well. My day will not go well because of that, if I do not do my brew. So yesterday night, I also slept and slept, and before, and many were we can we can work anywhere, but the working time and what we are thinking, there's a many things always running with us. So there is now one of the person so cross just now with my, so there I always come here for walking and running and also thinking. So many types of the words, many types of the thinking. I can think many types of the thinking, but here there's something going on, and what is going on in my mind, my mind when I start to work something by the thinking, by the doing, by the words, and so many words, and we never can think like the other people. We cannot do. But my curiosity thinks is my curiosity. I have come from Delhi, and now I'm also practicing. So which words, if I don't practice and in my mind, so something when I go to my home, then I all things I forget, because all things I have to forget, or all things I'll forget because of that. Now there is so many odd things will adapt to my mindset. My mindset always adapt to mindset by my social activities, by the social worker, by the social people. We and they always adapt to us. That's why we couldn't do something now. They'll do their work, and by they are working beside, we also can do our work, because of that world is for every person. We cannot stop a good worker, and good worker always increasing in our sounding life, and good speaker also increasing, good worker, good people. And one of the best very good things, and which type of the people they are creating for the other people, they and they are they always be doubtful, they always be, and they always stay in doubtful situation, because of that. This is the dangerous things. This is our natural phenomena. This is the natural things. Because of that, we cannot ignore the natural things. We cannot ignore natural things, because of that. This is our law of nature. If I say law of nature, law of humanity, and there and the curiosity is very important for our life. If I do not make my own situation, and who will say to me, now you are doing something. Like also one of my artist friends also said, and who will say, who will stop you? Now you are doing on your way, and why not? There's a who will buy my paintings, who will buy, who will collect my paintings. It's a very good thing, because of that. And some days ago, few days ago, so one of the exhibition also I did, because in my surrounding life there, and which place, and when I'll go to the Delhi, that I can speak to the other people now, and in the Tripura there was no any gallery, but I tried one time, once I tried to do open one of the gallery, and I also opened like this gallery was not run so long time. After 1.5 hours, I had to close this gallery, because of this time was Corona period. This time was Corona period. That time, that's why now, and this time was the Corona period. This time the words was now slowly increasing in my mindset, and when I can think that this time the words will come. This time was the Corona mindset now, and totally, I'm so doubting. I am also doubting in my mindset. I'm so doubting, and this is the home my words working or not. These are my words going wrong or right. And I think also this all of these words going on the right on situation, because uh, we couldn't understand these are the feelings of this our logically these are all these feelings is coming from the logically, and how many times we can stay with our logic, but some of the feelings will come to now mindset now this now. And now I'll show you my paintings, and these are my paintings and working because now we have is that one of the things is very unpredictable things. It is our mindset because of that, and I'll stay in the positive mindset also now. Before some days ago, also now another things also now I set up in my brain, I set up in my brain. And in my brain, I set up something in my brain. So that's why I think now what things now I am so doing, and today or not, and these things will go. These things will go with me some few days, and these things will stay with me some few days because of that. And now I'm just trying to settle myself and know what things I did before myself. This thing was like this. I decided which money I earn before the month, before month, and previous month, and if I stay this money also now, and for the next month it will be good for me because of that. So now, if I can stay, this is the one of the rules I'm so making on myself because and before what I would do, I would always think is that when the money will come, then no money will come the next month. Then I have to always spend money, but there is not. This is the false things. Many people so always they would say, how much money you are getting, you all this money you have to spend, but here is that wrong words. And I'm so saying to you, like this, January month, and how many months, January, February, and January months, and how many money you are earn, you earn, how much money you earn. These are money, all this money you don't spend all this money, and after spending, after expenditure, someone else will stay, but you will try to do stay with this money, and how many days you can run with this money. Like if you can run now and next month and February, and which money will come to in your hands the next month. These are all money will stay in your hands, and after 6 months later you'll notice this one things, and how much money you are saved. And here's one of the logicals now I apply in my mindset. And this for this reason, for that reason, so now I had to take some of the drinks, and before when I would go here and there, and I would have taken some of the drinks, but not here and my mindset now never had to say now I would go here and there, I'll go here and there because of that. So now previous my mindset was like this. Now it is the finishing time, and how can I earn? How can I so something for have to drink, and this the drinking is very terrible. So now then one of the formula invent. I'm so using one of the formula in my mindset because after finishing my class, then my mind and my body also now demands my body demands to me some of the things. It would be the good, and for this reason, so I would go next. I would go to another my friends, and I would say to another my friends. But I feel so now if I leave them, and if I can collect these things in my house, that would be very good. And because I would not go to near them, and I would not stay with them because of that. These are feelings is very good, and this feelings are working because of that. Yesterday night, I didn't take anything, but my body is not demanding, and this is why I say always. Okay, very nice, interesting. Interestingly, you have to say your words, and interestingly, you say your words. And for the others, will not say they are not in. And one of the persons who said this Elon Musk words is very important. So, but when I'll go to the Delhi, you never think this is like that. Who will understand and who will not understand? You say only your words. I am so using my words, and if another madman and crazy man, then they never will say to you now you are very crazy, and why I'll say you will not understand my words you will not understand my feelings because I don't know why I will settle for them. So there's many things will come, and I always stay in my life and what I am so doing. So that's why so now I'm so living and final go and there. So now if someone can say to me now, you say something about your life, and I said, oh, very, very good things, very, very good heavens. You also can do like me so now. Every day you go to the morning and you and what is the reason of the success and without hard work. You do hard work and never ever will come like this before. What things like this. I already spent my 50 years in my learning, and already I waste my I did not waste, and I invest 50 years in my learning, and now I'm so feeling so very, very good. Everything I can say like you are not sometimes you are understanding my don't know how I build up my pronunciation and how I build up my language. So all times when I would go to the morning walk and I would do hard work every day. I would say to myself and myself, I would say to myself in English language and by the language now I'm so developing my confidence because in the world so many kinds of the all are many kinds of brilliant persons. So there's intelligent person, brilliant person. They are so doing some good work, and in front of them, I'll go to in front of them, but their feelings is so very high. And how can I say to them? How can I comment? How can I like this? How can I join them and with their feelings? But these things is very, very important for me. And before also now, I would say myself now, if I want to be successful in life, and I have to develop myself, and otherwise nothing. But they are also very intelligent, and how can I like this? Listen, how can I commitment? And these words are not coming now. How can I join? How can I now communicate? How can I communicate with them? Because their mindset is so very high than me, and if I if I if I go to them and I have to build up my sense. So, my dear friends, every time that if say and what will say to the next and what is next, but then by my artwork is my artwork. I never ever think that I never ever accept anything from the other people, and I always think that I have many things. God has given to me many things, but I want to give them. They are very poor than me. They are very, very poor than me, and what things I want to give them. That's oh, okay. Now you also can take one of the paintings. Now I'll go now. You can take. Okay, now you can take. So no matter that. So now I'm so now my name is so now. You remember that one of the artists had came. One of the artists had came in this world. Only this he can do his works because of that. And one of the great dancers. So would do some of the actors. His name is Michael Jackson. But your hard work and your feelings only you can share because that which situation before 50 years and very 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 bad situation already past my life because of that this time there was no any person and so on there was all times they 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 were very hungry than me they were very hungry than me. That's why I never would go to in their fields, but they have taken my all things they have taken. When I would draw like this, I will give you one of the example. One of the in my when I was in my art college, and at that time also one of the great officers like this police officer said, now you do something good paintings for this hour like this what do they say. For the hours criminal. Then I said to them, oh, you can hang this some great man face. I can like this blue face. This painting name will be the blue face. All of these things are by a great person like this Rabindranath Tagore, Mother Teresa, Vivekananda, and many great person in this world. If they in their minds, something happened, the criminal mindset will go out, and when they will see and they are the very, very great person in this world, and what we are doing, when they compare on themselves, when they will compare on themselves, then they can think something. And this activity is also now, this paintings are one of my teachers, uh, uh, the teacher, this teacher is one of my teacher, and he had taken this order for, and he also did something for this. Like this, that time I understand that he is very hungry than me, and he's important, like this was not coming, and these things is very, very important for him. That's why I never say, also this type of these people, many people, so they are, that's also I say they are very poor than me. That's also now I want to give one of friends will take, take this is my big motivation, big motivation in my life. And but I don't know, you can give it to something also very, very wise person in this world. I very wise person. I always say I very wise person in this world. Now also, and this word is not that comes through my right way, and this is in which order, which word, which orders was for me. This order never. And when after going to my college, and I just said, and some later they said to me, and some later I will call you, but they never call me. And then after a few days later, and 1 month later, and 3 months, 1 month later, and when I thought, one time, for one time, I had to I had to meet with this officer. Then I had gone in his office. Then I saw there were hung there were hung other paintings, and this painting's name, the signature was our teacher, which to his teacher also listened. That's why, so now this order also now they had taken from me, and they also said, now what can I do? And this is very, very, and now today I'm so remembering these things, and by the remembering, I can by the remembering, then when our past things will come in our mindset and in our present moment, then it is a very, very big motivation. And then also now I never give up. I never fear. I never no. I never these words will come. I never feel sad. I never feel sad because okay, and they are so hungry. They are very hungry than me because they couldn't eat. Now then I say to myself, there are some because then today, that's why I'm giving to you, and God has given to me many things, and now you can take this painting and you can hang. And what do you feel? This painting now, if I say to you now, and what else? What else? This will know. This is this is a very, very interesting things. Very, very interesting motivation also now working in my mind, and all of this, and you have to do some of the works and feel it. But taken some taken drinks is some taken drinks is very, very harmful. Sometimes if I do not take these drinks 2 days, 3 days, and 4 days, it would be but after going to the home, and one thing I noticed, this is very, very dangerous. And after doing these activities, I couldn't sleep because of my sleep go out from my life. And in this morning time, and it's like after when I go to my home, and then in the morning breakfast or the morning food, when I take, then I feel very sleepy, and I sleepy time, and then time also now I had to take some sleep, and like this is power nap, and like this, if I do not any kinds of drinks, and my mind starts what is happening, and I couldn't sleep, I couldn't move anywhere. That's why I always take something. Is a very important person regularly. It is very, very harmful for our mindset, not the body, also everything. So now my dear friends, all of you, and so things you also do, try to do your work and good things, and will work so in your mindset. So first first. Now, and here's the now education is very very important. Now I'm so feeling that, and which situation I before, which kinds of situation I passed. Now today, totally differently. I'm also thinking also, and because of that, our mindset is very very terrible. We cannot think, we cannot like this, we cannot understand our mindset. We cannot understand mindsets now. And many people say, why? The body don't like. One thing is very very interesting things are now working with me and doing with me after doing this morning walk. Then I feel very very freely. I can feel my feeling also now go because I'm so taking some food. I'm also taking some things, and these things and smoking is not that addicting to me. It's not because of the, and I feel very and my body also taking some action because of that. I always try to make myself and some of the words, because if I do not make my morning walk, then I feel like this. Some days ago, I can take some of the technical machine. I want to like this is my mobile time. Uh, my mobile time always to me, and half an hour, like the 30 minutes. But with the 30 minutes, we can go 2 kilometers like this. Now my leg also now getting pain. My leg also now getting pain, and by the 30 minutes we can go. We can go by the 30 minutes. We can walk. We can walk. 2 kilometers, and half an hour 1 kilometers. Then by the 1 kilometer, by the 1 kilometer, in 1 kilometer, in 1 kilometer distance, we can cross like this. What now? How can I say this? In 1 kilometer, in like this 2 kilometers and 1 hour. In a 1 hour, we can walk. We can complete our walk. 4 kilometers, 4 kilometers walk, 40 kilometers walk. We can complete 4 kilometers walk. We can complete within 1 hour. That was I also think that in a 1 hour, how many sentences you can speak, how many sentences you can speak, and your mouth will work. Then my mouth will work and slowly, and never comes from then. This feelings is very good, and when I go, there is no I have to say in front of them some of the good words and good things always works for you. Never ever I think so. I never ever want to do any harmful words for the other people. And what situation was before also before this, what kinds of situation I passed. This situation was not depends on me. That's why I never think guilty feel, and because of that, this situation was very very difficult for me. That's why now today I'm so feeling something now. With this my education, I can change my life, and I can change my son life and my daughter life. We are still living in this our world, but some people they will throw stones at me. It is their things. They will throw always and sometimes let us know which things my previous my life, what things my fathers and my mothers they did, and for the reason for their reason, some people so they are doing some negative things, but also some days later they will speak, but few days later they will forget. But how we have no reason to say to him nothing negative, and negative things never will come every day, and some good seasons. So I'm so doing, and okay, and doing good sense is not the matter is that what you want to do, and how can you live. Okay, bye bye, have a nice day, and good things always will come to in our life. But by the good work, you can live your work, you live your life, and otherwise, never ever you do nothing. But you live your life, and who will give you credit? You live your expectation. You live your expectation. I also live my expectation. That's just a bye bye, goodbye, have a nice day, and